In today's video, I want to talk about, is it safe to launch in four-wheel drive in your Ram 1500? Now, do I think it's safe to run in four-wheel drive? Yes. What happened to me was a freak. I still think maybe a freak accident, and I don't think it would even happen again unless I wheel hopped really hard again and broke my output shaft. Because the transfer case held, and it held pretty good. And there's a lot of fast Rams out there in four-wheel drive that are running nitrous and running, superchargers that are a lot faster than me. There's one guy that runs 11.0 on all fours. He also ran it in with 28-inch drag tires on it too. But yeah, he ran an 11.0 through the stock transmission also. And, the transfer case is holding up. Can it go? Yeah, there's clutch packs in it that I know pretty sure it can go. But is it safe to launch a four-wheel drive for mostly anybody, really? Yeah, it really is. And I wouldn't worry about it too much for anybody. What happened to me is because I also have a 4,000 stall. I have a big stall in this thing. I got my truck when I race, and I have a can. Most guys don't have all the mods that I do that run four-wheel drive. I mean, some guys do, but most don't. So if you're just launching in four-wheel drive, most likely it's going to just dead hook and go. 99% of the time, that's what happens with me. It literally just dead hooks and goes, especially in the street. Because when I'm doing data logs with Jay, I'm still using four-wheel drive lock to get the best launching in the street. So when I data log to Jay, I put it in four-wheel drive lock. I do a 0 to basically almost like a little under a quarter mile. I'll say 0 to 90 poles, and that's how I get my logs to him. It's hard to do it in two-wheel drive unless I ease into it, and he can't see if I'm pulling timing, if I'm easing into it, if I'm not giving it its full acceleration off the line. So I just put it in four-wheel drive, take the traction control off, stomp it. Most of the time, it dead hooks. In the winter, it does spin all four. It didn't wheel hop. The only time it wheel hopped was at the track. Now, at that track, it was the only time and the first time this truck has ever wheel hopped, ever. So when it did it, obviously, wheel hopped real hard. I actually got out of it, got back in it, went 13.3 in the pass. And then there was, like I said, probably in 35, 40 degree weather. And I thought maybe I spun. I wasn't sure what happened because it never happened before. So what did I do? I got greedy. I went back around, waited in the staging lanes, did it again, launched in four-wheel drive, wheel hopped even harder, and then just boom, it broke instantly. And at first, I thought I broke my my rear and my front differential. I didn't know what was going on. It wouldn't move. And then they towed me to the edge. They towed me all the way out to the front. After talking to my mechanic, Steve, he thought it was a transfer case. He said, Nick, it's one of two things most likely. It is your transfer case, he's like, or it's the output shaft of the trans. And he's like, I don't think it's the output shaft of the trans. A couple guys in the comments from the video said the output shaft of the trans is rated at over 1,000 horsepower. And they think maybe it was a freak accident that happened, and it is possible, but I don't know if it's a freak accident considering how many runs and passes I have on this truck. I probably have 250 passes on this truck on the trans, maybe a little bit more. I think I counted up one day, it was around 250. So I don't think it was a freak accident that happened. I think it was just over wear and tear, and the wheel hopper really hurt it. But it could have been a freak accident. Who knows? But, the new tranny's in. I got it with 3,600 miles on it. It's not brand new, obviously. I said that in a previous video. But it's new enough to where I don't have to worry as much as a transmission with 70,000 miles on it. So, and we got it for a great deal. We got it for just about $1,000. So that's good. So if you're launching a four-wheel drive, no, do not worry about it. Look at Dorian, boosted F-150. I know it's not a Ram, but it's a Ford. And his transfer case is held up a lot, and he's running mid to low tens in his truck. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Unless you're really starting to get some serious power, then I would look to upgrading. Because you can get an upgrade. I don't know if they make a direct upgrade transfer case, but I'm pretty sure that you can get something custom or done for to help with the transfer case. I won't worry too much about the transmission. Transmissions are very strong. They're the exact same ones in the Scat Pack. And there's a lot of boosted Scat Packs and fast Scat Packs that are running some stupid fast times. So I won't worry so much in the transmission. I would worry more about front differential or transfer case. Because transfer case, even in two-wheel drive, it runs through the transfer case. So that's where I would worry most about. If you even would consider like maybe upgrading, but like I said before, I think everyone will be fine. Even me, I may run again at the track in four-wheel drive. Not right away. I mean, I like running in two-wheel drive, but it is nice when it's like sometimes when I want to run, I just want to go there. I don't want to prep. I don't want to gut it. I don't want to switch tires and wheels out. I just want to go and race. And that's what I wanted to do that Tuesday, because I'd work the next day. I don't want to have to do no prep. I put the track intake on and done. That was it. And it turned out terrible. That day was the worst racing day ever, obviously, for me. But I didn't want to prep. I wanted to just throw the wheels and tires on and go. Now, I do have new wheels and tires on this truck now. I got the new Nitto NT 420Ss. My other tires were so bald that I think that had something to do with it also. They were very bald, and they were, by the time I went to this track, it was kind of like it turned a little hard, and I think that hopped. And then when the truck squats, you know, it still unloads the front end no matter what, especially with a 4,000 stall. It still unloads, wheel hop the front. It happens, you know. Nothing I can go back and do about it now. But I do want to try and go back to the track and four-wheel drive sometimes, because sometimes, like I said, it's fun. And when it hooks great and launches hard. Now, ever since the 4,000 stall, my 60-foot from four-wheel drive lock and the two-wheel drive with radials hasn't really changed as much as you would think. My best 60-foot on my 17s is a 171, and I was spinning a little bit on that run. I didn't dead hook and go. That day in March when I did all my best 1240s, I spun them basically every run. So it easily had 12.3s in it, possibly a little bit more, because it was very good weather. And my best 60-foot on my four-wheel drives was a 175, and that was in even better weather. So it's not the biggest difference, but maybe down the whole quarter mile. During the whole quarter mile, it is. I'll pick up more mile an hour, and everything being lighter and less rotational all the way down, I will get more mile an hour, and I will go a little bit faster. Now, before the cam and the stall, I would pick up almost 2/10 from just wheels and tires. I don't know exactly what it is now, because I haven't been fully gutted on my 20s, so I don't know the exact what it would be. Maybe that's a video I should do and see the difference in. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah. So launching in four-wheel drive, I wouldn't be too worried about it. What happened to me, don't even let that, you know, because a lot of guys in the forums are starting to get worried. I got a lot of comments and a lot of personal messages wondering if, you know, oh my God, is it okay to run in four-wheel drive now because of what happened? Yeah, I still think it's fine. I've still done it. I've only done it on the streets so far, just to get logging in. I haven't done it at the track yet. I'm not planning on doing it at the track right now. I just have the 17s, and I'm having fun racing. By the way, Guitarmageddon ZL1's call out. I guess you want to call it a call. It's like rung what you brung. The 23rd, this weekend, this Sunday, the 23rd, I'll be there. I'm running, bringing the Ram at its best, fully gutted. It's going to be ready to race. If anyone wants to see me there, come see me. I'll be ready. If you want to race me, and we'll be a good time. But yeah, I should be down there. It should be fun times. I think Dorian Boosted Up 150 is going with me. A couple other guys are coming. I'm trying to get Stang Mode to come. Don't know if he's going to be able to make it, but he's got his new lime green Mustang. I don't know if you call it lime green. I don't know what color it is. It's green. It's beautiful. I think it's a really cool looking color. It's a really really cool looking. But yeah, I'll be down there. It's at Cecil County Dragway, by the way. It's like 10 to 5. Cecil County Dragway, Rung With Your Brung, Guitarmageddon ZL1's event. I will be there. If you want to race, you got to pay online, $50 online up front, or pay at the gate, $100 at the gate. I paid online already. I'm ready to race. I got a couple good races lined up with a ProCharge Silverado and a couple other vehicles that should be down there. Should be a good time. All right, guys, you know what it is. Till next time. Peace.